Gaining confidence with our own innate perfection, what that requires is that we really want this. We want this above all else. We've had a lifetime of relying on descriptions of what we think make up a life of perfection. We're striving for something. We're striving to be a good person. We're striving to become tolerable. We're striving to have clarity, openness. But what we find is that the more we strive to achieve these qualities, the more we have tension, the more we feel more confused rather than having a sense of clarity, the more we find we become intolerable. When we're constantly looking at the description, we're constantly comparing how are we doing to the outcome, to the circumstance, to the situation. So there's a constant comparing. And this it perpetuates the frustration of not feeling good enough, complete enough, of not feeling like we can get along with people. So by taking a short moment of recognizing our awareness, our peaceful nature, that which requires no descriptive framework to uphold it, just right now, if we recognize that there is this openness, this presence, this peacefulness, when we recognize this peacefulness over and over again, rather than looking into the description, we start to find that we can describe less, we can strive less, and all of a sudden these qualities that we were looking for, we start to see they are inherent. We start to see that everything is a complete flow, and we rely on awareness more and more and more. This applies to every appearance and awareness. So all points of view, we start to see they are the dynamic energy of awareness. The circumstance, the thought, the other person, ourselves, the less we identify with the label that we've put on these, the more we start to see this spacious openness, this perceptual openness. We see the flow. When we're not trying to rearrange our flow, we see how it flows naturally anyway. This is where the relief comes in. When we're not trying to rearrange everything, we release this tension. Then we can recognize that there's a soothing underlying basis to everything. Even in the tense situation, there's still, what is at the basis of that tense situation? That is our awareness. That is our innate perfection. But this only comes about when we remember our commitment to want to rely on awareness rather than the point of view. If we continually go back to the point of view to provide an understanding of what's happening, we again get lost in the story, we get collapsed back, and we get tense. So that's the moment when we recognize, oh, I'm going back into my story, just take the short moment. And this is very gradual. This is not going to happen overnight. We have a lifetime of programming ourselves to rearrange what's going on in our lives, to make sense of everything. So this new way of allowing everything to flow just requires gaining confidence that everything in your life is fine for you. Everything in your life is the perfect teacher for you to gain confidence and awareness.